What's going on, guys? Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. And today is going to be Sunday the 21st of July, got confirmed news to go through as well as the rumours. So just before we get started, if you could do our good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time, it's a new transfer upload. And finally, in the comment section below, who should be the highest rated player in the Premier League on FIFA 20? Right, let's jump into confirmed deals, and first up we've got Omar Abdulrahman. He's now a free agent looking for a new club after leaving Al Hilal in the Saudi Pro League, and he only joined that side from Al Ain a year ago, although I think he only signed a 1-year deal back then anyway, so I'm not too sure if he'll be returning to them. And then we got on to Wellington Nem. You might recognise him from a fair few FIFAs ago because he's pretty decent in the game, but he's joined Fluminense in Brazil from Shakhtar Donetsk. That's a loan deal for the whole season. Christensen has joined Red Bull Salzburg from Ajax for a fee in the region of €5 million, and Salzburg, to be fair, are a very good team to develop players. Flint has joined Cardiff City from Middlesbrough. They've paid around £6 million for him, and he's on a 3-year contract. Zahore has joined West Brom from Cardiff City. It's an £8 million fee for him, though it does say undisclosed, and he's on a 4-year contract. And West Brom potentially using the money they received from Salomon Rondon, who they sold to Dalian Yifang. And then we have got Alvaro Gonzalez. He joined Marseille from Villarreal, and it's an initial loan deal for the whole season, but the French side do have a €4 million option to buy. And potentially for SBCs on FIFA 20 that could be fairly useful, having expanded in Ligue 1. Edson Alvarez has joined Ajax from Club America in Mexico. It's believed to be around €15 million. He's signing a 5-year contract, and the whole deal is now subject to a medical. It's believed he will be the replacement for De Ligt, who joined Juventus, though apparently they're still working on signing him, even if De Ligt was to stay. This next transfer for me right now midday on Saturday hasn't been fully confirmed just yet, but that's Anthony Knockaert. And according to pretty much every single outlet now, the Brighton players had a medical at Fulham on Friday night, and the fee is believed to be in the region of £15 million. And you can definitely tell by looking at the Fulham squad for next season, they've got a very strong team for the Championship, and after a very disappointing year in the Premier League of a relegation, they're hoping to jump straight back up and get promoted this year. And next up we've got Ethan Ampadu. He's now joining Leipzig from Chelsea on loan, and he's passed a medical. There's rumoured to be no purchase option in the deal though, and Lampard did confirm last week that he won't be going on the pre-season tour at Chelsea, and he wants him to go out on loan to get first team football. And Leipzig, to be fair, a very good team for young players. They developed them very well, and for Chelsea it could be very beneficial. They want Claudio Pizarro, so we've gone from one youngster being Ampadu to a veteran player, Claudio Pizarro. He's now confirmed that the forthcoming season, which will be his 20th season in the Bundesliga, will be his last before retirement. The 40-year-old is set to call time on a career that began in his native Peru all the way back in 1996, and which has seen him make a giant and lasting mark on German football. The Telegraph are saying Aston Villa have agreed an £8.75 million deal with Kazem Passa for Egyptian international Trezeguet. His medical is expected to take place at some point this weekend, and Aston Villa definitely trying to carry on their summer spending. L'Equipe report that Premier League side West Ham are currently hot on AS Monaco fullback Djibril Sidibe. West Ham have inquired for the ex-Lille man recently, but he sits as option number 2 on their shortlist, with Monaco's asking price being €15 million excluding bonuses. And a lot of people have been very impressed by West Ham's business so far because they've broken their club record to bring in this striker Haller from Frankfurt, and that's definitely a statement of intent type of move. And next up, Damasio is saying AS Monaco are pursuing midfielder Blaise Matuidi, while Juventus are asking for €25 to €30 million. He was linked to Everton and Manchester United yesterday, though apparently the reports were saying he wasn't for sale. But according to Damasio, who is considered very reliable, they might consider it now. Wolves have joined the race to sign Benfica defender Ruben Diaz. That's according to the Express. Ruben Diaz is drawing interest from Manchester United and Real Madrid, and also has a £57 million release clause in his contract. And Wolves don't want to pay that fee. Instead, they want to pay a much lower amount, and they can also offer a better chance at first team football, especially the likes of Manchester United and Real Madrid. I've done a really quick search as to who Ruben Dias's agent is, and obviously of course it's Jorge Mendes, and Wolves have got a lot of his clients already, so they have a very good relationship. And now we have got two stories from Sky Italy and Gianluca Di Marzio yet again. First up, he's saying Sami Khedira could leave Juventus this summer with offers from Fenerbahce and some Bundesliga clubs. With the arrivals of Aaron Ramsey and also Adrian Rabiot, his chance of first team football have definitely decreased, and the same somewhat applies to Blaise Matuidi. And the second article from the Italian journalist does say Moise Kean is free to leave Juventus this summer, and there is strong interest from Everton as well as Barcelona and Arsenal. Juve want around 25 to 30 million euros for the striker and also a percentage of a future sale. El Transistor are saying Tottenham have submitted a 68 million euro or £61 million offer for Giovanni Lo Celso. Spurs have already added midfielder Tanguy Ndombele from Lyon this summer and are looking to improve their squad, which got to the Champions League final last year. Real Betis are still asking for around the 60 mil plus fee, and if they get him, or sell him shall I say, Nabil Fekir could be his replacement. Atletico Madrid have reportedly been offered the services of Christian Eriksen for 70 million euros, that's according to beIN Sports. The Dane's agents are trying to find the playmaker a new club after he expressed his desire to leave Tottenham, but concrete offers have yet to arrive, and that's despite reported interest from Real Madrid. And Atletico do see him as a potential backup option if they can't get James Rodriguez, so as of right now Atletico, he isn't really their main focus. And now we have got three different left backs all linked to Barcelona from three different outlets. So first up, Sport are saying Danny Rose has offered himself to Barca, but the Liga champions are not planning to do a deal. So this is a quite an odd story to write, because that's essentially saying any player could offer themselves to a club, right now Barca, they have no interest. But he's currently not playing or training with Tottenham for their pre-season tour, so a departure is pretty much expected. And Radio Marca are saying Barca are about to sign Junior Firpo for 30 million euros plus Juan Miranda. So Miranda goes to Real Betis on loan, and the two parties are about to finalise the agreement. And the final left back linked to them is, according to ESPN, a very short one, saying that Barca have identified Bayern Munich defender David ALABA as a primary transfer target. And something that ALABA offers over a lot of different left backs in world football is great versatility, because he obviously is a very good left back, but he can play in the midfield as a DM, potentially even as a winger, and on top of that can play as a centre back. Manchester City have made preliminary looks into signing Samuel Umtiti from Barcelona, that's according to Le Temps Sport. Barca have made Umtiti available with a price tag of around 60 million euros or £54 million, though they would accept an offer of above 45 mil. City have investigated a possible deal, that they have not advanced past the preliminary stage just yet, and have not made an offer. They're looking for a long-term replacement for the outgoing Vincent Kompany, and Umtiti, if he's available, a very good centre-back. And next up, BBC Sport are saying Manchester United have rejected a €60 million offer from Inter for striker Romelu Lukaku. The bid falls well below United's valuation of a 26-year-old Belgian international who joined them from Everton 2 years ago for £75 million. Inter boss Antonio Conte has made Lukaku, who didn't play for United against the Italian side in Singapore yesterday, his #1 target. Paris Saint-Germain have approached Juventus star Paulo Dybala's entourage, according to RMC Sport. PSG sporting director Leonardo believes Dybala's value has dropped, and as a result has taken an interest in the Argentine attacker. The decreased price leads PSG to believe they can do a deal for Dybala, and that's regardless if they sell Neymar or not. Gazzetta dello Sport are saying Inter are closing in on the signing of Edin Dzeko from Roma. Roma value the Bosnian at €20 million, but are willing to accept a lower offer, and Inter is set to test their resolve with a €12 million bid. Antonio Conte is keen to reinforce his striking options for next season and will now consider alternatives to Lukaku. Those players potentially could be Rafael Leao from Lille and also Ante Rebic from Frankfurt. And there have been 2 more deals that have been confirmed since the very start of the episode, and first up is the French midfielder Vertu. He's joined Roma from Fiorentina, and it's a loan deal for €1 million. There's an obligation to buy next summer for €16 million. There are alternative bonuses on top of that, but they haven't specified how much it is, but I think DiMarzio says like 18 mil total. Then we've got Carlos Vinicius. He's joined Benfica from Napoli this time, and it's a €17 million fee. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So if you could do that good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yes, this episode will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time is a new transfer upload. And finally, in the comment section below, who should be the highest rated player in the Premier League on FIFA 20? So thank you for watching this video, I'll see you next time.